Seinfeld's van! Seinfeld's van! Seinfeld's van! I think he's saying Son of Sam! Oh my God! I knew it wasn't Berkowitz!
Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan tonight. Taking a little nostalgic trip back to August of 1989 and the first time I ever saw the model van. Large Marge, here's the geese. At a store that was amazing called US Nostalgia. US Nostalgia, Larmar. Kind of fits our whole damn theme. And she doesn't care one bit. US Nostalgia was a store in Metro North Mall in Kansas City.
Your time is short. Your shopping list is long. You want selection. He wants variety. The kids want fun. So make your day at Metro North. 120 shops, theaters, and restaurants. That's why all together it's great shopping at Metro North.
In Kansas City. I don't know if it was a chain. I don't know if it was locally owned. But it just had like pop culture music stuff. It might even had sports, but like we were like dead zoned into the music items. My first time in that store was probably 1986, so this would have been that whole Sunset Strip era heavy metal fun. 1986, my two favorite bands were probably Motley Crue and Van Halen. I remember going there with my mom and dad. I wanted something for my locker, like a picture to hang in my locker, like a cool metal picture to hang in my locker. They had these amazing Motley Crue 8x10s from Shout at the Devil. And if I remember correctly, Tommy's on the back said something about flushing the grade book down the toilet when he was in elementary school. That stuck in my head. I always associate that story with US Nostalgia, so I don't know where I read it in that store, but it's implanted. But I knew I could not ask my mom to buy those Motley Crue 8x10s. Everything I had Motley Crue in my own room was all safe theater pain stuff. It wasn't the satanic Shout at the Devil stuff. So I couldn't ask for those 8x10s. I did end up getting a pretty sweet Eddie Van Halen postcard and a Van Halen like 1982 live group shot that I hung in my locker 7th grade year. Fast forward to high school, August 1989. Brett, myself, Danny, and Brett's mom, she drove all of us down to Metro North to do like back to school shopping. Now at this point I was into Kiss, but not smart enough to know my way around anything. So we all hit the mall, but the main goal that day was to get Dr. Feelgood on cassette single. The album had not been released yet, but the cassette single had. And so that was the main goal, was to get that cassette single. And I remember we all went to the record store, and a bit of older kid manipulation on me from Dan. Dan was gonna buy the Dr. Feelgood cassette single. I believe the B-side was Sticky Sweet, correct me if I'm wrong. He was gonna buy that. I wanted to buy it too because I wanted to hear that song and listen to that song and listen to the B-side. Danny's like, no, you buy Love in an Elevator by Aerosmith. That album had also not been released. And that way we'll have all 4 songs to listen to on the way home. So I did, thinking that, oh yeah, that's true, we'll have all 4 songs. Then, you know, we split ways at the end of the night, and I'm stuck with shitty Aerosmith while Danny's at home listening to Motley Crue. That story is kind of cemented in with my memories of the model van. But back to the model van, same trip, we went to US Nostalgia, and inside US Nostalgia, in a glass case, they had the remote control van and the AMT model van. I remember the model van was $60 and the remote control van was $90. Imagine yourself running across both those items for that price today. You would shit yourself. And you know, in 1989, I probably had enough money for a cassette single, an Orange Julius, and in a tub Mexican food. That was about it, and that was probably the only lawn mowing money I had in my pocket. No way could I have bought those Kiss items that day, and no way was I even smart enough to realize how rare those items were and how cool those items were. Fast forward one more year to 1990, and St. Joe, if you were into metal and a teenager, you made your way through my friend Todd's house on some weekend throughout your teenage life to see his band Full Power practice. They practiced every weekend, and it was just like a big rock and roll kind of party down in his basement. So in 1990, Dan and I, wanting to form a band ourselves, became friends with Todd and began going over to his house quite a bit. Todd had the model van in his bedroom. My second time seeing it. I'm 47 years old now. I've only seen it those 2 times. This is the 3rd time I've ever seen it in my life, and it has arrived, pulled in to the Wax Night basement, and let's take a look at the AMT model van right now. And as we do in every case of nostalgia waxing, you have to pull out the Bible. Flip to the AMT model van. And I believe I've mentioned this in my hottest brand book vlog, but they do note that rarely do you come across vans that are painted, and it is probably due to any kid who tried to duplicate this painting job failed miserably. Speaking of that paint job has always reminded me of this. Totally always reminds me of the second Tyvek jacket with the flames on it. I think it's the purple on the sleeves and the orange at the top. Always reminds me of that van. One other interesting fact to note is this. In a coined Boutwell internal document note dated November 1977, AMT was apparently working on a life-size Kiss van. Unfortunately, this did not come to fruition. And I've done a previous vlog on this, the AMT 1980 model catalog that has the van on the front cover. The model van is highly visible on the van page. There is the Kiss Chevy van, Love Gun side, a little description about the model van itself, and the Destroyer side. Now let's take a look at the model van itself. In no way am I ever going to try to put this together. It's just going to stay in the box like this. If I ever decided to put it together, I would ship it off to my buddy CD Scale Models on YouTube with some money and pay for him to do it. He's got a great channel. He is a master craftsman when it comes to model kits. I could never do it. Like I said in the previous vlog, my dad bought me Daisy's Jeep when I was little from Dukes of Hazzard. I didn't have the patience to put it together. He put it together, and that was the end of my model career. They were never again purchased for me. But at 47 years old, I have now purchased a model.
Time to wash this one. I will just use a little paint thinner, wash it.
May we help you? Nope. At 47 years old, I have now purchased a model van. And here are all the goodies inside. I'm going to be very ginger when I do this. When the model arrived, I opened it up to, of course, check all the contents, and I accidentally snapped the tailgate lights off of their little thing because I was not being ginger. And this was made in 77, so this is old, and plastic, you know, ages. So we're going to be very ginger as we kind of just look at all the goods inside. Windshields, whatnot. Gonna make some additional room here. This is kind of scary. Silver goods, I don't even know what you call those. I'm calling them silver goods. I won't touch that yet. More engine parts, possibly. Wheels, yeah. Wheels. Rims. Here's a sandwich bag I brought down for the tires. Another sandwich bag I brought down for said tail lights that I messed up. See? Got the blinker lights and the brake lights. And there's that one loose brake light that I popped off because I was not being ginger with this. And here's the biggest piece of it all, the actual van body. I don't want to actually pull it all the way out because It's a Dickens trying to get it back in there. This is the bag with all of the van parts, and there's the entire van body right there. But those are the parts. Let's look at the decals. Here's the decal sheet and instruction manual. Heavy duty instruction manual again. No way could I have done this as a 10-year-old kid, and no way could I do this as a 47-year-old. I don't have the patience or talent. Hence, my buddy CD Scale Models has got all the talent over on his channel. Go check him out. But man, super cool to even have this, you know, because how many children back then would have lost the instruction manual right away, let alone wasted these decals. Even if they didn't put together the van, just use these decals on their closet door or desk in their bedroom. Got Gene's autograph, Peter's autograph, the Love Gun side, that cool logo from the merch forums, and the Donruss cards, little Kiss logo, Ace and Paul autograph, and the Destroyer picture. The instruction form tells you to put the 4 faces on the back door, Destroyer on the passenger side, Love Gun on the driver's side, and the autograph's optional location. Now I did just notice that no pictures of the van on the box show the autographs. And the thing I love about the box art is it's 1977 when this came out, but all of the pictures used are from Destroyer / Rock and Roll Over. Nice little shot of the 76 stage. Certainly a 75 Alive era band shot there. And then more 76 era costumes there. And the description on the back is also very pre-77, 78, where the members had identities down pat. Gene is still called the Bat at this point. Peter the Big Cat. Space Ace Frehley, which never changed. And Lovable Paul Stanley. Starchild certainly works better than Lovable. Thank you for hanging with us. Thank you for waxing a little rock and roll nostalgia with us tonight. Talking the AMT model van. Be good to your baby. Spay, neuter, microchip. She loves this part. Take care. Be safe. We will talk to you soon. She says, let me go to bed, you bastard. Oh, good night, Narmar. You go to sleepies now. Good night. Your sister's already there. She's beating ya.